Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa, Pascal. Before the holiday decorations go up, you may want to think about decluttering your home. We all have certain rooms or designated areas that we've been meaning to work on, but there always seems to be something better to do or to watch on Netflix. Joining us now is interior designer Lici Hoover. Hi, Lici. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure.
I think we're going to get some good information out of you today. You say to designate one room a week that needs decluttering. Explain that to me.
Yes, sometimes the house gets a little crazy with the mess. So if you focus on one room a week and designate maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes for that space each day, then it's not an overwhelming project. You can, let's say it's your master bedroom, and while you're getting ready, you just pick up a few things or you get rid of things that you're no longer needing. And then by the end of the week, you'll find that your space is so much better organized than it was. And then you don't have to designate a precious Saturday to clean up that space. You can do it a little bit at a time and it's not overwhelming.
I love that tip because I think so many times, like you mentioned, it is overwhelming looking at the bigger tasks, so we just avoid it. Number two, let's talk about junk drawers. That's your second one. We all have one. They can all get out of control pretty quickly. What can we do to keep those neat and orderly?
Yes, I would say the number one thing is drawer organizers because, as you said, we all have a junk drawer and it just is a pile of mess.
Oh, yes.
And so the key is just finding a designated space for each of those little items, whether it's rubber bands, scissors, and that drawer. When you open it up and you have that organizer is just so nice and neat. You can find those online at your local Walmart, Target, and even if you just stop over there, you will be amazed at all the wonderful organizational products that are available to you. The key thing is make sure you measure the width of your drawer.
Okay.
Most base cabinets are about 24 inches deep, but make sure you have that handy so you know exactly what size to get.
All right, measure the width. Good advice. Now, you recently helped your son with a project to organize his shoes. What was that about? And I think we have a before photo.
Yes. So my son Andrew is a lover of sneakers. He buys and
Oh,
sells, and
wow.
yes, it was a crazy
Sneakerhead.
mess in
Yeah.
his room. He had that very small bookcase that he had since he was a little kid. So we decided it was time to organize this mess.
It was
So we
time.
went to a local Lowe's
Oh,
store.
nice.
And it was so nice. We got some inspiration online and got some wood. Of course, we needed to speak with someone there that knows their products and helped us with the brackets and the screws. And in an afternoon, we were able to accomplish this task. And it was literally just over $200. And it was such a nice time to spend with my son. It was very rewarding. And now it's become a showpiece that he enjoys sharing with his friends. And it looks great.
I love that. I love that you got to bond with your son over that. And as we saw in the photo, it ended up looking so great. Let's talk about some tips to keep our laundry room organized. That's another place that can get pretty cluttered.
Yes, the laundry room always ends up being a dumping ground for everyone. And kind of the same scenario, we just need to find a designated space for all of our stuff. So the key is, using those base cabinets if you have some, and designating what goes where, and really sharing with the family. Okay, guys, when you're using the soap, it needs to go back in this designated space. If you're like most people, sometimes things just get littered all over the countertops. So another great thing you could do is purchase a laundry basket, but it's not for laundry, it's for stuff. And maybe it's a wood little basket or modern plastic, whatever fits the decor in that space. And so if you have things that need to be returned, you put it in that designated basket, and that's your go-to spot. So that way, when you're ready to make those returns or put some things away that you didn't have time to do in the past, you know exactly where to find them, and they're not in the sink or on the floor. They're all in one location.
Excellent. You have brought such great tips to us today, Lici. Thank you for joining us. If you at
Uh,
home want more decluttering or decorating tips, you can follow Lici on social media at Lici Hoover Interior Design. Thank you again for joining us.